Ooh, it's been such a long time. I can't believe it. Welcome back to another Plus UPSA. Today, what I'm here to talk about is this picture, Team A versus Team B. Marvel versus anime. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I'm just only including the people that are in the picture. Alright? So I'm not including all of the people in Marvel like the Eternals and like the Beyonders and everything. I'm just including the people that's on the picture right there. Okay? And I'm only including the people on the picture for Team B, but look, I gotta tell y'all, I think Team B got it. Some of y'all Marvel fans have been acting real suspect talking about oh man, if you think Team B got it, you don't know comics, and you only watch Marvel movies, you don't read nothing else. And I got to tell you, I can read Wikipedia with the best of them. And there ain't nothing that these Marvel characters have done that could beat Team B. Look, the thing is, Marvel has what I like to call conditional strength. That means that during certain periods and events, characters get buffed up in order to do things so that more impressive stories can happen. A great example of this is Scarlet Witch, who once rewrote reality, like the entire universe, just completely rewrote it with just by saying a couple of words, and has taken L's before and since that event happened, because she has not demonstrated that level of power since that event. If you try to tell me that she has, you lying, and you know you lying. But that's what I basically mean. Like, conditional strength. At certain periods and points in time, they are stronger than like other periods and points in time. Now, anime characters, they have what I like to call progressive strength. That means that they are just always getting stronger than the last time that you saw them. A great example is like what happens in Dragon Ball Z, man. Like, you get Frieza, a character who could casually blow up a planet with one finger, or one finger's worth of energy, I guess I should say, but with one finger, he could blow up a planet, right? Goku and Vegeta had to become stronger than him, or Goku had to at least. And then another villain came out that was way stronger than Frieza. So what they have to do, become stronger than that person. They never got weaker than Frieza in this moment. I mean, like, you can make arguments and stuff that like some silly stuff has happened since then, but traditionally they just always have had to have been stronger than that point. That's like just the general statement of things in anime. You always have to get stronger. That's just how it works. Now, the characters on Team B have gotten so strong that I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Team A, y'all ain't got a chance. But y'all like to try and put this into categories, so I'm going to go over the categories with you. The categories are strength, magic, and then the reality warpers / cosmic people. Because y'all really trying to say, oh, okay, well, when it gets down to that point, Team B ain't got nothing to do with no reality warping. And you know what, let me just get into it before I really just lose my train of thought. Now, in terms of strength, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Luffy, All Might, Saitama, they going to wreck most of the people on Team A. Like, it's not going to be a contest, and if you going to try and tell me that it is one, I don't know. Without even using his full power, Luffy can level mountains at his current point in One Piece. Like, I'm not necessarily saying that there aren't people in the Marvel Universe that strong, but it's kind of limited to a few people that can do it. I'm not saying that there aren't any, but it's limited the amount of people. He can wash most of the people up there. All Might has strength so vast that the air pressure from his punch can change the weather. Okay? This is not a normal level of strength here. I don't know if you've ever tried or seen anyone in the Marvel Universe. Like, I'm sure it happened with like Hulk and Thor, at least. But in general, people are not that strong in the Marvel Universe. Like, they're just not. And we're not about to go out here. Now I'm sure that there are a few, like Sentry, Blue Marvel, Gladiator. They ain't on there, but hey, like I'll name them just to have you out there. But Miss Marvel is up there, so you know she's pretty strong, and the Hulk is up there, so let's go with them, right? I'd say that they're probably the strongest regular people up there, them and Juggernaut and stuff, and Storm with the abilities that she has, and Thor. So, like, yeah, there are some people that are relatively stronger than your average Marvel people, but the rest of them, like Captain America, Luke Cage, like Wolverine, they're not standing up to this. Okay, Colossus, no. Let's not play this game where we're gonna act like they can actually stand up to them. And those other people that I named, the Hulk and the Thors and all them. Hey, look, I'm not gonna say that Saitama is like the end all be all because I just want to get him out of the way now. Even in One Punch Man, where we follow the events of Saitama, there has been no upper limit shown for his strength. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that he can take on at least anyone who fights straight up in terms of throwing blows. I think that's a fair statement to say. He's done a lot to actually demonstrate that he is strong enough to handle most of the people. And I'm going to limit the argument by saying that anyone who fights just with brute strength would be beat by Saitama. Now, I'm not going to go into saying that like the magic users or anything would be beaten if he were to like throw a punch and do stuff like that. Okay, I got other stuff for them, but let me just limit that cap there. Saitama can beat anyone that fights straight up. That's is the nature of his story, and like no one has shown feats that he could just casually do. They just haven't. That's the nature of his story, and that's just the nature of comic books. Like they're not doing the things that he does casually or for fun or anything like that. So I think it's fair to say that if I limit Saitama to just being a powerhouse, that we can get through and go on to the other two categories, which are magic and the reality warpers. Now, this video is starting to carry on a little long, so what I'm going to do is get to that in the next two videos probably, because I didn't expect this to take as long as it did, but hey, it's a good thing to talk about because some of y'all be acting funky thinking that they can beat these anime pro tags. Like, they got it stacked up against them, and what you can stack against you is the rewards you can get on Plus U's Patreon page if you check it out. You can see how you can light the fuse and get something back for it by checking out that page, so go ahead and do that. And if you don't want to do that, just leave a noun, two verbs, and an adjective, or drop a scene or like a piece of media that you want me to talk about in another Plus U PSA. I can't really do Crash Course anymore because of my job. I feel that I'll eventually run into something that like I could talk about, so I had to kind of stop doing that. Mostly because of contract and stuff like that. But I can do Plus U PSAs because those are just silly, nonsensical videos talking about how I feel about stuff, and I don't really have to do opinionated stuff on my job. So with that said, go ahead and do that if you want to see it on a Plus U PSA. Be brave, be bold, be you, and hopefully I will be in your future. Kill the lights on this video.